Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me, in truth, I woke up with a bit of a cough this morning. Under normal circumstances, that wouldn't bother me too much at all. Whereas I'm planning a marathon show tomorrow to mark the 6th anniversary of the Didcot disaster that killed 4 demolition workers. I'm a bit concerned about how my voice might hold up. But if push comes to shove, I will do the show using sign language if necessary. So without further ado, let me post the question of the day, roll the intro, and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of February, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the 250th consecutive episode of the Breakfast Show. Right, that's enough of that. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, the UK construction sector faces an uphill battle on the road to net zero. Fibre optic demand is driving attachment innovation. Northern metal recycling is feeling blue. And have you ever had that sinking feeling? We'll get to all of that in just a second. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days. Happy birthday! And it's many happy returns to the first President of the United States of America, George Washington, and to the founder of the Scouting movement, Robert Baden-Powell. Happy birthday also to Austrian motor racer Niki Lauda and to crocodile hunter Steve Irwin, to actor Thomas Jane, tennis star Michael Chang, and to actress Drew Barrymore. Many happy returns to them, one and all. Little distracted by Drew Barrymore there for a second. The UK construction sector faces the second hardest journey to decarbonisation of all UK industries, according to a new report. Commissioned by insurer Zurich UK and conducted by the University of the West of England. The Journey to Net Zero report identifies construction alongside manufacturing and transport as the sectors that will struggle most to reduce their emissions and meet UK net zero targets. The ongoing demand for infrastructure and housing improvements, including the UK government's goal of building 300,000 new homes per year, means the construction sector faces the challenge of meeting demand while also achieving ambitious greenhouse gas targets. Construction also stands out as one of the few sectors continuing to increase emissions each year. The report identifies the construction industry's aversion to risk and being slow to adapt to new processes as a significant challenge to reducing carbon emissions. Adopting a whole life carbon approach, which considers not just the emissions generated by the construction process, but also the embodied emissions generated when creating and shipping building materials, could also have a positive environmental impact. For house building, the report suggests increasing the use of materials like wood to reduce embodied emissions, as well as reusing materials as part of the circular economy. House builders also face the challenge of ensuring homes are built with climate resilience in mind, and the UK Climate Change Commission suggests current building practices are not fit for the future. Making sure no new homes are built with a connection to the gas grid and adapting older homes to have access to low carbon heating sources are highlighted as key routes for developing climate ready homes. Educating construction professionals from designers through to engineers is both a challenge and a solution for reducing emissions in the sector, apparently. The report suggests many subcontractors lack understanding of sustainable issues and do not have the skills required to create sustainable designs. However, incorporating sustainability from the very outset of a construction project can have a huge impact on carbon emissions and minimise waste. The report recommends the UK government play a role in addressing the skills gap by incorporating it into the Levelling Up agenda. Frank Streedle, head of energy, marine and construction at Zurich UK, said, if we are to reach net zero by 2050, it is crucial that we decarbonise the construction industry. It is clear from the report that increasing knowledge around carbon emissions and looking at the whole supply chain of the industry is crucial. But we also need the government to empower businesses empower businesses rather to make the necessary changes. The UK's commitment to building more houses and levelling up infrastructure means demand for construction projects will continue to grow, but this cannot be at the expense of our net zero goals. If you would like a copy of that report, I will post that in the chat just while I'm playing this.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
The handling, processing and recycling of scrap places very specific demands upon equipment and on those that supply that equipment. So when a major scrap company changes allegiance and converts its entire scrap handling fleet to Terex Fuchs, that speaks volumes for the brand and for the team at Blue Group that supplied them. Take a look at this. Congratulations to Northern Metal Recycling on their new acquisitions and to Blue Group for securing that significant order. There can be no question that the internet has changed the very fabric of our society. It has placed at our fingertips the sum of all human knowledge. It has facilitated global communication. It's changed the way we shop, the way we consume media, and even the way in which we deliver industry news. Well, at least for some of us anyway. But it's also driven the development of construction equipment too. Case in point, the ceaseless demand for fibre optic cables has driven development of this very specific attachment. I sincerely hope you've had your morning fibre.
Axsoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust and air quality systems, sensors and software. To find out more, visit axsoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
You know, sometimes you meet people that put on a facade of strength and substance. Then it turns out they're all front and there's nothing whatsoever to back it up. Well, it turns out some buildings are like that too. I realise it's a dad joke, but all I can say about those two excavators is, dear, dear. Do you ever get that sinking feeling? Yep, there you have it, folks. Storm Franklin playing Row, Row, Row Your Boat with a pontoon-mounted excavator. As some wag on LinkedIn just said, perhaps they should have used a rubber duck.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Right, that should do us for today, but don't forget, we're back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the beginning of what promises to be an unusually long show as we mark the 6th anniversary of the Didcot disaster. Join us if you can. I'm going to roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. If you can't stick around, please stay safe. Look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues, and your pontoon-mounted excavators as well. And thanks for watching. But if you do have the time, I'll see you on the other side of this.